Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate applying my elimination. Gotta go to go.
Okay, so hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube. I know you're wondering, like, okay, is this gonna be a card reading? It's whatever. Listen, it's 2022, and I decided to do things a little bit differently, okay, this year. So my plans are just to give you more feedback for astrology, for self-awareness, self-growth, you know, something self-empowerment, shit like that. I'm still gonna do readings. You can always book readings with me for now. But as far as doing them on YouTube, I may or may not. I'm not sure. I haven't did all this, whatever. But anyways, welcome to my YouTube, Spiritual Tip. You can call me Tip, you can call me Tiffany, Melanin Lightworker, whatever you desire, as long as it's of a positive nature. Okay, but today I want to talk about what beginners in spirituality should know, starting out their journey, that a lot of people may not be aware of because it's too overly saturated with a lot of spells and saging, and you know, it's mainly all about divination tools, and a lot of people are missing the point only because they don't want to do shadow work, they don't want to self-improve, they just want to manifest things out of thin air. Understand that manifesting is a part of life. Don't get me wrong. Manifesting is a part of life, and it's going to be a part of your spiritual journey. But you have to understand that that's not all there is to your spiritual journey, okay? When I say this, as a beginner, I started with crystals, okay? I also started with tarot cards. And I loved it. I was in the midst of it. I was learning new things about myself, about other people's, giving them guidance through it all. You know, hyping these crystals up and whatnot, telling them what they do, how they work with you, and shit like that. But then, you know, as I got deeper into my journey, I realized that it's deeper than these divination tools that we hype up so much. These divination tools that we have, which if you don't know what divination tools are, they are tarot cards, oracle cards, pendulums, let's see, I don't know why I want to say money oil. Well, you know, in a sense, yeah, money oil. And also crystals, you know, anything that we use outside of ourselves that helps with read energy or helps with energy balancing or anything like that. So really, you know, my main goal is to give you all feedback about how to go about, you know, starting your spiritual journey, or if you are still in your spiritual journey and you're kind of out of whack and you just pulled in all these different directions. Listen, I got something for you. The biggest thing I think that beginners should know is to do your own research, okay? Don't stop leaning. You can't lean on a lot of these spiritual gurus. You can't lean on you can't lean on a lot of these people that give you information. You have to back it up and go look at this shit for yourself, because it will have you looking crazy, okay? It will have you when I say looking crazy, I mean you're gonna be pulled in every which way. So it's like, what do you desire? You feel me? So you're gonna have to know who you are. First off, that's where you should start anyway. Who you are, what you want, okay? Then that starts with self-knowledge, self-awareness, okay? Being with yourself, writing, journaling, you know, just figuring out who you are, what you really want, what you need to heal, and all those wounds. And then the more you do that, you will lean into on your spiritual journey, it'll show up things that you need to, you know, guide, things you need to indulge in that'll help you and improve your spiritual journey and guide you on your spiritual journey. Always pray. Always, you know, look for divineness in everything, okay? God damn. Anyways, when you do your own research, you are more likely to apply these teachings, okay? Because it's like, I'll give you an example. I see so much stuff on Instagram, or I seen something on Twitter or Facebook or something, and I screenshot, oh, I'm gonna say that for later. you know, and I forget about it, okay? But if you're reading a book, if you're looking at a YouTube video, if you're taking notes, doing this, that, and whatever you do to gain your knowledge in whatever creative way you do, whatever the case may be, you're gonna be more amped, you know, you're gonna be more hip to it, and it's gonna be like bedded in your mind, if that makes sense, versus just, you know, taking somebody's word for it and not, you know, forgetting, you know, that this person is also on their own journey. So it can cause a lot of confusion, because you may not be at that level of that spiritual, you know, in your spiritual journey. I had plenty days, plenty nights, plenty, you know, weeks where I'm trying to apply this spell, or I'm trying to apply these teachings, and I wasn't ready for that. That wasn't my, you know, that wasn't my level that I was on. So, and the thing with that is I totally skipped. This is why I had to make this video, because like I totally skipped, you know, the shadow self, or, you know, shadow work that I should have been doing to make sense of my spiritual journey, if that makes sense. Because what I do another video on shadow work, of course, because that's really like something I feel all spiritualists or people that are looking towards a spiritual journey, or even just self-awareness, you know, it doesn't even have to be, it don't even have to really be named spiritual, but in a sense it's spiritual in itself, because you're working on yourself, you're working on your soul, okay, you're working on your emotions, okay. So with shadow work, you know, I felt I didn't know nothing about shadow work when I first started, so therefore this kind of was a eye-opener when I finally figured it out, and I was like, damn, I wish I would have started here first, you know what I'm saying? Because it's different things that are going to test you and trigger you throughout your spiritual journey, especially first starting out, and you have to know how to deal with these things, okay? Or you're gonna know how to deal with them, or you're gonna have to repeat this shit over and over again. Screw me, I got my tea, you know, a little parched. Yes, sir. But anyway, like I was saying, you're gonna have to, and I mean have to, have discernment, know yourself, and be aware of what you look at, listen to, and who you look at and listen to. Yes, there are people that have a genuineness in their teachings, but there also are people that are just talking outside of their neck and just trying to gain popularity off this trend of spirituality. That's why I say always do your research, okay? And in turn, you know, doing your own research, you know, walking your own path, it's gonna give you a type of self-confidence and self-sufficiency that you're gonna need on your journey, okay? The whole thing about this spiritual journey is for you to listen to self, for you to know self, you know, to hear that inner calling of self, or your soul that wants to come out, that higher self that keeps speaking to you. That is the main goal, is to connect with that higher self, okay? So in turn, you should be building your own spiritual practice, okay? You can't always do a routine like another person, like another spiritualist, because what works for them may not work for you, okay? I mean, be real, like, come on, it's like it doesn't work for you, okay? And it doesn't work for you because it doesn't speak to your soul. You feel me? So it's like in this point in time, you should be looking for, especially starting out, or even, you know, if you've been doing this for years and you just off the whim and you just like, boy, what the fuck is going on? Listen, do your research, and then also go back inside and see what resonates with you, okay? What helps you the most? It could be music, you know, that helps you, you know, find yourself. It could be meditation, walking meditation. It could be journaling. It could be, you know, cooking. It could be, you know, working with your hands and stuff like that. Any point, they may be, you know, I'm gonna go back to the talents. I don't even think I'm talking about some go back. Anyways, your talents and passions, that is where your soul purpose is, and that's also where your soul guidance is. Because a lot of times when you're, you know, you're just doing your thing, and you're just, you know, you're vibrating on a high level when you're doing what you love to do. That's just what the fuck it is. You vibrate on a high level, okay? So therefore, when you're doing that, it's going to be different doors that open up, different perspectives that open up. You know, you're going to be challenged. You know, a lot of people get into spirituality and they think that it's just going to be a carefree living, which it isn't. You know, if you're not healed, you know what I'm saying, if you're not aware about what this, you know, journey can do to you or what it brings to you, then you're going to be sadly mistaken, okay? I've done a number of different spiritual practices. Some I were good, some I was good at, some I wasn't very good at. And you know, it's okay to dip and dab and stuff, but also know what's for you and what's not for you. And usually to avoid that, you can you know, just like I say, let's write down your talents, write down your passions. What do you enjoy? You know, what do you want to put out into the universe? Okay, because you aligning with your higher self is a purpose, but also you also have an external purpose, which would be whatever your talents and, you know, whatever your gifts are, whatever, however you express, self-expression, all that, however you do all that, that is it is directly linked to your purpose. Okay, so you just got to find your way. Okay, many people are drawn to tarot cards, oracle cards. Listen, not everybody can be a tarot reader or oracle reader. You feel me? Not everybody can be a psychic. Not everybody can be a medium. Not, you know what I'm saying? We have a lot of those, but you have to find your fit. Okay? You have to bring out your light and whatever it is, that you resonate with. Okay? We all have some type of gift. Okay? And it's not always, you know, getting advice from spirit and putting it on YouTube, or getting advice from, you know, whatever, you know, your cards and whatever, and putting it on YouTube. Some people just have power in their words. Some people just have power in their art, whether that be music, painting, drawing, whatever the case may be, writing, or, you know, just interacting with people. We have to understand what our purpose is. We have to understand what our talents and passions are. Like, that's the really thing. That's what I really wish I would have looked more up on when I first started out. But see, heading in, I didn't know. So I feel like it's my duty to help and guide people on their journey, because I didn't have that guidance that I could possibly give to others. So with that being said, please start with self-shadow work and start with self-knowledge. Okay, write down your wants, and listen, your wants and your needs are two different things. Okay, so you have to know that your wants and your needs are two different things. Okay, first, because you got to put yourself first in order to get aligned with your purpose and with, you know, whatever it is you want to manifest. Okay, ultimately I had to find out what I was good at, what I can live without, you know, and how to guide myself, you know, whether that be talking to my spirits and my ancestors, or calling on the archangels, or whatever the case may be, paying attention to my dreams, you know, anything like that. It's just like, you know, you just have to know how to guide yourself. You feel me? You have to be self-sufficient on this spiritual journey. Yes, it is true, you are going to have some people that help you along your journey, but ultimately you have to know yourself. You have to lean on yourself. You have to be self-sufficient yourself. Okay, if you don't know how to do that, you're gonna lean on everybody's word. You're gonna do what other people do just because, you know, you don't have the self-knowledge or the self-awareness to stay on track. You know what I'm saying? Or know your track or your path or whatnot. So with that being said, I'm going to provide more videos on like self-awareness, self-knowledge, you know, shit like that. This is just a little snippet of what y'all can expect from your girl this year, because I'm gonna be running my motherfucking mouth you know, and we're gonna be talking, we're gonna be chatting, you feel me? You can leave me comments, you feel me? I have my email down there if you want to chat. I'm a chatter, you feel me? Gemini rising, okay? I'm gonna have some astrology videos. I'm gonna talk about a good, you know, deal of stuff in the future, but you know, that's in the future. We're talking about the present right now. So I want you all to do some homework, which is to look at yourself in the mirror. Okay, look at yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, who am I? Okay, and get your journal. Jot down who you think you are, or who you know you are. Put who you think you are, who you know you are. It's a difference, okay? It's a big difference, okay? And how people view you, okay? Now I'm not talking about no rising sign, but matter of fact, yes I am. You put down your rising sign. If you don't know your rising sign, go to like astro charts or something and put in your birth time and your birthday and the birthplace, and go to your ascendant sign and just do a little research on that. I'll talk more on that, you know, later down the line. But I really want you to do some self-reflection, okay? And take it a little deeper. You can put what triggers me. And if you don't know what triggers you throughout, you know, your every day, if something upsets you, if something gets your attention, that's just discomforting, write it down. You know what I'm saying? That's a good tool to be, you know, reflect on, you know, what bothers you and what you need to heal, because this is directly linked to your childhood, past relationships, past lives, okay? So during this time of beginning your spiritual journey or continuing your spiritual journey, I want you to go deep. I want you to know yourself. I want you to guide yourself. I want you to pray more. I want you, if you have an altar, go to your altar more, okay? I want you to, you know, be the best version of you. You know, write down what you can heal, what you've learned for yourself. If you want a birth chart reading, I actually do those. I have my link below, and you can, you know, book with me, whatever the case may be. Listen, I get in depth with these birth chart readings. This is not no I'm gonna look on Google and put this together type shit. I'm gonna tell you what you need to know. You hear me? Because astrology is very powerful. If you don't believe in astrology, just try me, okay? Try me, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm here at your disposal to help you advance mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and even financially. Because once your mental is on point, your emotions on point, you know what I'm saying, you spiritually aligned, listen, that abundance will flow. You hear me? So I'm gonna wrap things up. Okay, stay tuned for my next video. I'm not sure what it is gonna be, but hey, when the spirit moves through me and they tell me what I need to do, is what I'm gonna do. Okay, please like, share, subscribe, holla at your girl. Let me know if this video helped you in some type of way. Also just stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.